Hi guys, in today's video, I'm going to show you how to set up your shipping settings in the Google Merchant Center for Shopify. However, it's now known as delivery and returns in the new Google Merchant Center Next platform. The reason we need to get this set up today is because all of our products are disapproved in the Merchant Center. So if we click through to deliveries and returns under the delivery info tab, you'll see that although the delivery settings are handled by Shopify, that may not always be the case. We need to still add in more information here in order to tell Google where we're actually going to be sending products to. And as you can see, it says to show products to customers in all countries that you sell in, you need to add the delivery information for the following countries. For example, the United States, because that is our main country that we're using our test store, cheapcampinggear.net, into that location. So let's start working through that to get this part approved. So we click add delivery. And the first screen we come to is countries. It says add your delivery information so customers know what to expect. All right. It's asking here, like, customers will see your product along with delivery times, costs. And it's nice that Google likes to give us a reminder that they do not offer delivery services. Not that I would expect it. As we work through these 4 steps, to begin adding delivery information, select the country or multiple countries. So today we're just going to select United States. Now, this is a AliExpress dropship store, purely for a test store. There may be some other locations that you want to deliver to, like Canada or the UK, depending if that's part of your strategy. And you can always go and add another country like so. To make life easy, you can search for it here. And then once you've selected the countries that you want to target, just hit save. But I'm going to cancel for now. Let's hit continue. Now it's asking to select the products that share delivery costs and delivery options. I'm just going to select all products, but you may have some specific products that may get only sent to certain locations. You may have the option to select that. I don't in this situation for whatever reason. So let's click continue. You may have some specific delivery times that you may want to manually enter, and you can go through and work through this. For example, your order cutoff, handling times, transit times. And you got to remember, it's like a knock-on effect in with this. Whatever your handling time is, don't include it in your transit times. For shipping and handling, packing and handling, whatever you like to call it, state that time between the days, because Google needs to calculate that. You may not have people packing on Sundays. You know, you're doing a lot of manual packing or handling. And then on top of that, put your transit times. Depending on your region, you may be dispatching every day, or it might be only weekdays. So definitely bear that in mind. Now, you may be using carriers as well, like FedEx, USPS or UPS. You can set the operator and where physical items are being dispatched from. That will help Google automatically calculate how long it's going to take in terms of delivery times. You can click the Learn More button to see how they automatically estimate these delivery times. But for now, as I'm not using any of these carriers, I do need to enter in my delivery times manually because all the items are being drop shipped from China. So I'm just going to put a random cutoff time. I'll make it 5 p.m. And as my store's on Eastern Standard, I'll state for New York, Eastern Standard Time, handling time maybe 1 to 3 days. Monday to Saturday, just go Monday to Sunday, and the transit time. So come back to my store to confirm these transit times and or days. So we've come to the shipping policy on my store, and we can take note of a couple of things. One, we do offer free shipping on all orders. And on most of our orders, we ask to allow up to 12 days for delivery. However, we're sort of covering our butt a little bit in terms of the shipping timeframes because they do come from different parts of the world, as we say. And those timeframes could change. That said, I've seen products from China, especially AliExpress dropship products, take anything up to 30 days or longer, depending on the type of product it is, to get to the US. Should that be the case, I can always pick a faster shipping time and just build that into the price of the products in Shopify in order to be able to ensure that products get to the US faster or within that time frame stated here. So for now, let's just add that in we'll put 0 transit up to 12. So total delivery time is 15 working days. That'll cover our butt for now. Hit continue. Currency is USD. Delivery, and as we saw before, the delivery is free for us, but you might put paid delivery. You might offer flat rates, price, operator, weight, and maybe some more advanced cost tables, depending how you're covering that. Or you could do free delivery over a certain amount. So you may have free deliveries over $50, $60, $70, $80, $100, whatever it is. You can state that, and then you can put your delivery costs over that amount again with those pricings, as I mentioned earlier. So we'll just stick to free delivery for now. Let's hit save. Okay, and then we're done. Now, although we're done, let's double check the returns policy. Let's see if anything's been added in here. Now, there's been no return policy, so we better add one in. We're coming back to our test store. It's important on your Shopify store that you do have a return or refund policy. So we'll click this and ensure that it's very clear as to what the consumer or the customer is going to expect in terms of a refund. So what we need to do, we need to copy and paste the refund and return page URL, come back in the Merchant Center, paste that in, state the country. We are only doing US for now. And by default, yes, I accept returns for defective and non-defective products has been selected. Depending on the type of store or business you have, you may only offer on defective products because you might have consumables, or you may not accept returns at all. Just make sure you select the correct one. On our returns page, we do state that we give returns and refunds on items that with obvious no sign of use or any damage, etc., and obviously the other terms and conditions that come with that. We'll leave that in the default setting at the moment. And under exchanges, we do not accept exchanges. So click next. Product condition, only new products is what's selected here. Not sure if you're doing new or slightly used. In terms of your returns policy, completely up to you. We have a 30-day window in terms of the return policy. So we'll state 30 days, add that in. And we do not have an extension window for things like holidays. You may offer that, but we don't. So select next. Now you may offer returns either in store, drop-off location, or by post. We'll select by post. Currency is in USD. Now on the site, in terms of return label, we haven't stated that clearly. However, we'll send an email with all the instructions as to what they need to do. So should that be the case, I think I'll just, instead of stating include in the package, I'll select download and print for now and make it the customer's responsibility. And we do state that they are responsible for paying for the shipping costs and returns for the item, definitely on them. So restocking fee, no cost. States processing time for a refund. We don't state that specifically on the site, but I'll give 14 days, which is pretty normal to see a refund return to a card or a chargeback within that 14-day period. Then select next, double check all that information. Select I confirm. You can always come back and change this later if you need to update something. It's never fixed hard and fast, and select save. Okay, so that's done. You do have the option to set up a different return policy or return window. Depending on the product, again, you might offer consumables or non-consumables, and then you have different ways that you may offer refunds or not. So you can work through that. You can hit got it and add another return policy. Otherwise, you should be good to go. Now, let's just double check how the products are looking at the moment by adding in that shipping information. See if we've got an update on any of our products being approved. Now, again, we're back under review for all of our products. So we'll probably have to sit tight and wait until that's all been approved in the Merchant Center. If I come back to the back end of Shopify, we can always come to the Google and YouTube app here. We see under the product status that we still have, all of our products haven't been approved yet, along with the variants. And this information is fed back through Google Merchant Center because they are connected together under settings. So we can see here. So taking a look under managed products within the Google and YouTube app in Shopify, we can still see we have a few errors on our products. One that we have completed is the missing shipping information. So hoping in the back end of Google Merchant Center itself, this should eliminate this issue. If it doesn't, we'll go down the rabbit hole in the back of the Shopify store in order to get this all fixed. In the next video, I'll cover how we can fix any disapproved products to ensure that we can advertise all the products on the Google Merchant Center and in Google Ads from our Shopify store. If you'd like to boost sales in your Shopify store by increasing your average order value size, check out this link in this page here in the description below. And you're more than welcome to download my free PDF here on how you can implement those strategies for your store. And also keep an eye out for my course that's coming up. I'll be sharing all my SOPs in there on how you can set up Google Ads for Shopify and more. And that's it for today. I'll see you in the next video.